Hi, so I'm going to show you guys how to complete this activity on the Explore page for September 14th and 15th. And so if you look at that page, you'll see that there's a PDF with directions. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go step by step through those directions. So the first step says ask, where were the early civilizations located? And it says to click the link above to launch the map. So go ahead and click that link that says map URL, and then you'll get to a page that looks like mine. And then it says under the details button, click the button content. So I'm going to go ahead and click content, and this is what it's going to show. Then it says, click the latitude lines that bound the early river valley civilization, And so latitude lines are going to be these lines here, this line and this line. So basically it's what latitude, so longitude, they go long up and down. Latitude is going to go horizontal. What was the general geographic location of those civilizations? So you're going to ask yourself, what's the general geographic location of these? Make an inference about the temperature in these temperature zones. So think about what they might have in common. Why are they all located along the same latitude lines? The next step says acquire. So what geographic factor was essential for the start of early civilizations? Click the checkbox to the left of the layer name Major Rivers. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click this, Major Rivers. All right, so now you should see Major Rivers pop up on your map. So what did each early civilization have in common? And so you're going to look here at the Nile, you're going to look at the Tigris and Euphrates, you're going to look at the Indus River, and you're going to look at Huanghe. So what do these civilizations have in common? Next, you're going to scroll down and you're going to see Explore. So Explore says, what benefits did rivers provide? It says, click each river valley civilization and read the text and look at the photo. Hint, you might need to click the arrow in the upper right corner of the pop-up window. What could be some possible effects of seasonal flooding for these river valley civilizations? So you're going to go ahead and you're going to click here, and it has the Egyptian civilization here. And it's going to talk about the flooding there, and you can zoom in and you can see the images there if you choose to. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to exit out of there. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click this Indus River Valley one here. Zoom. Okay, so I see that there's a river there. I'm going to back up again and again. I'm going to click over here, the Chinese civilization, and then you can also click zoom and do the same. So going to the next step, it says analyze. So what other geographic features were important? It says turn on the layer, arid and semi-arid lands. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Arid and semi-arid lands. Wow, look at that. So it says click bookmarks, upper right side of the page, and select Nile. So, I don't see bookmarks. Legend. Okay, so there's the legend. There's content. Oh, bookmarks, right, Miss Fontenot. And so I'm going to click Nile, and it's going to take me to the Nile River. And so it's going to have specific features about the Nile River there. I might see specific areas, specific feature. And it says repeat the previous steps for each of the three other river valley civilizations. What geographic features do you observe with the remaining of these three civilizations? And why did the river valley civilization develop where they did? And why did they persist through time? Next is act. It says, how did population grow over time? And so it says, turn off layer arid and semi-arid lands. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn that off. For myself, I'm going to zoom out because I want to see all of these at once. And then it says, using the bookmarks and the zoom tool, observe the current population density patterns at each early civilization site. And so I'm going to go back to bookmarks, and I'm going to click the Huanghe River, and I'm going to click world density population. And so you can see that this red area, that's going to symbolize that there's a lot of people living in this area. And so what that tells me is that I know that there was an ancient civilization there, and we can see that still in 2015, there's still a lot of people, but the population density is still pretty high. So there you should be able to draw a conclusion to answer the question, how does the population density today compare to the location of the early river valley civilization? So how and why might that be connected?